protective system is best fit for your operation. So sloping and benching is one of systems to be utilized. So you slope the excavation sides to a safe angle. You slope the angle not to be steeper than 1.5 horizontal to 1 or less vertical is safe. Soil classification may not be needed if sloped to this angle. Other slopes may be used for other soil types. Benching systems excavate the sides of an excavation to form a series of horizontal levels or steps. Benching systems have vertical or near vertical surfaces between levels. Support, shield, and protective systems. So, shoring systems support the sides of the excavation with timber, aluminum, hydraulic, pneumatic, or mechanical systems. Shoring systems are made up of cross braces, wales, and uprights. Selection and design evolves using tabulated data. So precautions when protective systems are being installed. So you want to make sure it's securely connected to the members of the support systems. Safely install the support systems and never overload members of the support system. Install other structural members to carry loads when temporarily removal of members is necessary. Installation of support systems must be closely coordinated with the excavation process. So the daily inspections, when the field competent person, engineer is walking around there, safety representative, whoever is in charge of safety. So they're going to be looking for any possibilities of any cave-ins, failure of any protective systems. They're going to be monitoring the hazardous atmospheres. Once your atmosphere has been monitored, that does not mean that you do not have to keep on with the testing. So every single day you're going to be going down there making sure that that hazardous atmosphere is being contained. You have the proper respiratory PPE equipment. So all those precautions are constantly being checked and monitored, and any types of other hazardous conditions. Um, this is a very important thing to realize, is that once you have the excavation already in place, that does not mean that once you've already excavated and now you're putting in the material or your pipe, whatever you're backfilling, whatever you're doing, does not mean that you have to take away attention from safety. So you constantly always have to be monitoring this work, because it only takes a few seconds for something to go wrong. So the excavator might go into the ditch. The employee, the laborer, something might happen to them. They need to constantly be aware of how this is changing. The excavation site can get greater, and everything has to be inspected. So trench failures, you want to recognize hazardous conditions. Sudden changes can mean disaster. So things that can cause immediate change include bulldozers, sometimes excavators, bulldozers coming too close to trench, a sudden downpour, striking an underground utility line. Tension cracks can cause sliding, sloughing, or toppling. Unsupported excavation can cause bulging in the vertical face. And downward pressure can cause bottom heaving or squeezing. Upward water flow can cause boiling in the bottom of the excavation. And that is going to be that. Also, I just wanted to mention also, when in this photo where you see this pipe, this under drain, this PVC, whatever material you will have stored right here, you have to make sure that this material is actually stored correctly. Too many times that's like the least concentrated safety concern, and you just pile up material. But this material piled up too close to this laborer or to this equipment right here can cause an injury. This is a major safety concern that sometimes is overlooked. I just wanted to point that out. It wasn't covered in this slide. So it's not just that you have your trench box, and you'll have your ladder to go in and out. It's also the surrounding areas. You want to make sure that your barricade is barricaded um, at the proper radius of your bulldozer or your excavator or your any sort of crane. So you want to make sure that your whole area is protected. Um, and I think that's about it. I feel like that this was very straightforward. A lot of you have experience in excavation work. I feel like I remember someone saying that excavation is not really, um, or the operation of excavation in Long Island is not taken seriously. But this is in heavy construction, civil construction, something that is going to be done over and over and over again. So it's something you really have to be on the lookout. Um, the toolbox talks I just want to mention happen every single day, right? But during these operations, it's even more important to speak up, especially for a laborer. And it's our job as field engineers, project managers, construction managers, whoever your position is going to be, and you're in the office, you want to make sure that the safety protocol that you had in place for this operation gets to those laborers. They know exactly how things are going to be set up, how the MPT is around them, how they're closing off the lanes, how much the excavation, how deep are they going, all the safety protocols. That information has to be transmitted to them, and that's one of our main jobs that is out there as a GC and a or ACM. So we want to get that information to the guy that's actually doing the excavation work. And during the toolbox talks is when you want to be able to have these laborers ask questions, and you want to participate in them as well. So early morning, you want to get out there, you want to have those conversations, you want to see if there's any concerns, because you want to eliminate any safety issue, and you want to bring it up, make it a discussion before the operation starts. So I just want to mention that. And of course, now in construction, if anyone sees something wrong, you can bring it up. You don't have to just wait for the competent person or the safety person. You can approach the safety representative, approach your project manager, whomever, and let them know of this type of concern. Um, and I believe that's pretty much it. So I'm going to upload this to Blackboard. If anyone has any questions, just send me an email. We're almost done with the semester. I believe we have just a um, few more slides. I also want to bring up that you do have still that job hazard analysis to put together. I hope you guys are working on that. So of course, we're not going to have a live presentation. That I think is going to be out of the question. I think the only way we're going to do this is you're gonna send me via email those job hazard analysis. I'm going to talk about it more. I'll send you guys an email about that. If you have any questions about your presentations, your job hazard analysis, just let me know, and yeah, I'll respond back. So thank you guys. I hope you guys are also staying safe out there. Bye.